Alex Eala to compete in 2025 MGM Macau Tennis Masters. Manila, Filipina tennis star Alex Eala has been named among the athletes set to play in the 2025 MGM Macau Tennis Masters. Set from December 27th to 28th at the Macau Forum, the exhibition tournament will feature Eala alongside Grand Slam champions Li Na and Conchita Martinez, who will serve as team captains and select their players ahead of the competition. Joining them on court are Mira Andreeva, Xiang Junqing, Jack Draper, and Jakub Mensik. Eala will be with a team of Na, Junqing, and Draper. This event comes shortly after wrapping up her 2025 WTA season with a career-high ranking of world number 50, capping off a breakthrough year that saw her climb nearly 90 spots in the standings and make consistent runs in major tournaments across Asia and Europe. The 20-year-old Eala is also expected to represent the Philippines in the upcoming 33rd Southeast Asian Games in Thailand, which is set from December 9th to 20th. Alex Eala's inclusion in the 2025 MGM Macau Tennis Masters arrives like a steady crescendo in a year defined by growth, recalibration, and renewed ambition. For the 20-year-old Filipina tennis star, the invitational tournament in December is more than a competitive engagement. It is a symbolic stage, a polished spotlight where athletic performance intersects with the spectacle of elite tennis culture. While the event does not award points toward the WTA rankings, the significance of participation lies elsewhere, in presence, visibility, and narrative momentum. The MGM Macau Tennis Masters has earned a reputation for blending prestige with pageantry. Held in one of Asia's most vibrant entertainment destinations, its atmosphere is part sport, part celebration. The tournament gathers a curated roster of rising contenders and established names who come together not merely to win, but to showcase the state of their craft. Under grand lighting, in an arena built for spectacle, players are invited to express themselves with a freedom that the high-pressure rhythm of the professional tour often suppresses. For Eala, whose game has matured steadily over the past seasons, this platform offers a unique opportunity, a setting where her evolving identity as an athlete can unfold organically under watchful, enthusiastic eyes. Eala's career to this point has been defined by progression rather than sudden breakthrough. From the clay courts of Mallorca to the demanding international circuit, her development has come from repetition, resilience, and disciplined growth. As a junior, she captured attention with her poise and intelligent shot-making. As a professional, she has gradually sharpened those qualities into a foundation strong enough to compete against seasoned talent. The 2025 season, filled with both milestones and challenges, has further enriched her understanding of pacing, adaptation, and mental endurance. It is within this context that her participation in Macau resonates. The tournament arrives near the end of the competitive calendar, a period when many athletes are fatigued, reflective, and already looking toward the future. But for Eala, Macau is not merely an endpoint, it is an inflection point. With the coming 2026 season promising new opportunities, new rivalries, and new ambitions, the December event gives her a stage to preview the tone and shape of the next phase of her evolution. She enters Macau not to play cautiously, nor to defend ranking status, but to express breadth, of creativity, of tactical maturity, of confidence. Macau's environment enhances the emotional and cultural dimension of this moment. The city itself is a mosaic of histories and identities, Portuguese facades bordering neon-lit towers, classic street markets running parallel to luxury promenades. The tournament mirrors this duality, classic tennis elegance presented with modern theatrical flair. The MGM venue is known for its elevated ambience, where players make dramatic walkouts and the court glows beneath sculpted light. It is a stage designed to feel meaningful. For Filipino fans, many of whom reside or work in Macau and neighboring regions, the tournament becomes personal. Eala's matches are never solitary affairs. They are communal moments where identity and pride gather in real time. The presence of Filipino flags in the stands, the rhythmic chants familiar from Southeast Asian sporting arenas, the emotional through-line of shared aspiration, these are not mere atmospherics. They are part of her journey. She carries the weight and warmth of representation every time she steps onto the court. Her style of play also finds fitting resonance in this environment. Eala's game is grounded in structure and intelligence, precise footwork, a strong two-handed backhand, and an ability to construct points with clarity. But what has become increasingly visible over the last year is her willingness to create, to accelerate, to take control of the tone of play. Her forehand has grown more assertive, her court sense more instinctive. What once looked cautious now occasionally flashes with daring intention. Macau, unconstrained by the anxiety of rankings, grants her the freedom to lean into this emerging boldness. There is also an interpersonal dimension to the tournament, something often overlooked but deeply relevant. The invitational format brings players together in a shared environment that is more relaxed than a tour event. Practice courts become spaces for skill exchange. Locker rooms become workshops of conversation and curiosity. Young players, in particular, benefit from the proximity to established veterans. For Eala, who has always approached her career with a student's humility, the chance to observe, absorb, and interact in such an environment may be as valuable as the matches themselves. At the same time, Macau gives her the platform to be seen not simply as a learner, but as a peer, an athlete whose presence in the international tennis conversation is deserved, deliberate, and ongoing. Visibility matters. Recognition matters. Opportunities to assert identity matter. And while rankings track performance, tournaments like the MGM Macau Tennis Masters track narrative, the way players are perceived, remembered, and anticipated. This event, therefore, is not a footnote in her season. It is a statement of continuity, a gesture toward the future, a reminder that her trajectory is not measured only by scores and draws, but by the steadiness of her forward motion. As Eala steps into the Macau arena, she does so carrying no need to prove herself to anyone. The year has already proven her resilience. The tour has already tested her. The game has already grown within her. Macau is where she gets to show, with clarity, without hurry, without fear. She plays to refine. She plays to express. She plays to transform presence into permanence. And when the lights rise and the first ball is struck, the story of the moment will not be about victory or loss. It will be about the unmistakable sense that something is unfolding, quietly but unmistakably. A player becoming not just promising, but inevitable.